around the gills.
Welcome to the Bleeding Burgundy Podcast, a Washington Commanders podcast for fans, by fans. With your host, Jesse Martin.
What are you talking about? You're out of your mind.
John Taylor.
We finally got professional football back. This is going to be fun.
Scott Hartley.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Max Taylor.
As long as you got Jaden Daniels, you got a chance to win.
Spanning the eras of Washington football. Honoring the past. Commanding the future. And now, the world's worst podcast host, John Taylor.
Hey, everybody. It is John. Welcome to a special Saturday edition of the Bleeding Burgundy Podcast. You may be wondering, why is the Bleeding Burgundy Podcast on Saturday? And if you're listening to this show on Tuesday, you're asking yourself, why in the hell is he even asking this question? But have no fear. Here's the way it works. We're doing it on Saturday just to fuck with you. That's it. Just to fuck with you. Whoever you may be. We're just doing it to throw off your day because we figured we'd bring in Tony J. Wheat down there at the bottom and say, look, man, we're going to fuck with that guy. And he knows who he is.
Barely.
There you go. Nice to see you, Tony. Anyway, I'm going around backwards right now. We're letting Jesse get a chance to get ready. My God, you look green around the gills there. Jesse, I'm going to call you today Flu Manchu.
Fair enough.
See, you brought something back. Okay, I got a video of you getting off the plane in Spain. Yeah.
Was that in Spain, like going into Spain or coming off?
Coming into Spain. Yeah, that was a stud bull being thrown in amongst a bunch of
It was a magnet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, get into all
The man, the myth, the legend himself.
Oh, yeah.
Are you sure? Yeah, you sure that's the flu and that's some kind of wild fucking shit that came from outer space? He didn't even bother to check species, did he?
No.
Human? Whatever.
Close enough.
How you feeling? What's the matter with you? You've been down all week?
I've had better days, yeah. But yeah. I'm
Okay.
here.
All right, well, there you go. Flu Manchu. Down here at our bottom right, of course, as always, holding down the fort, Scott Hartley. Now, Scott, you've had the flu this week too, haven't you?
I have. I got it off Jesse. Yeah, and so's my wife. So she's cursing him as well. So it's not good in this household at the moment.
That's all I got to say about that. Over there, though, don't they call it flea? Oh, what happened? Scotty went mute.
That's what happens when you spend your time in a bed with Jesse the Flu Martin. Yeah, it's all good. I'm glad you're looking a little bit better because I thought you actually had pneumonia at one point.
Yeah. Unfortunately, or fortunately enough, the test came back negative.
That's good.
It's just
always good.
All the tests or just the flu test?
We'll talk about that other test later.
They have to get test tubes that don't melt first. All right, so let me go ahead for all of you people out there paying attention in Bleeding Burgundy Podcast land. Today is the day, November the 29th, 2025, which is also the 30th anniversary of the Super Hornet, of which I am quite proud. But this is the day that we found out that Jesse had a threesome with Scott and his wife, who basically...
No, we didn't.
Here on the Bleeding Burgundy Podcast. Now, your kids don't listen to this show, do they?
No, but my wife doesn't. She'd be like, "What?"
No, she might have. Opportunity missed. I mean,
it probably would be a better opportunity, to be fair. But there you go.
Well, nah, I ain't gonna say that. Leave it at that. All right, so Tony, I said hello to you a minute ago. You're here filling in. He's our fill-in guy. Now that was Scott at one time.
He's a good guy.
He's a great guy, and that's why we like to call Tony. And, eventually Max is just going to say, look, man, I've just got too much of a social life. And Tony's going to become the fourth part of the show. So how you doing today, man?
I'm good. I'm the most exciting part of ever becoming a full-time part is getting my own intro.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That day ever, I dread to think what you're going to do to me.
Well, you're Irish. I've got a lot of possibilities there.
There are options available.
You'll be wearing a skirt. That's a
Well, no, that's
conclusion.
Scottish.
That's Scots.
I think
Oh,
Leprechaun is going to come into it somewhere.
Yeah, it's got to be some sort of pot of gold joke somewhere along the line there, aren't there?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Maybe a shillelagh. I don't know.
A shillelagh. That's what I would expect if I did a pot of gold joke, as a shillelagh upside my head. Anyway, all right. So you came back from without the flu. How'd that happen?
I don't know. I must have like a iron constitution or something. But
stayed out of the bed with Jesse.
Well, yeah,
you know what it is though? It's the fact that Tony's been on a holiday to Spain more times than anybody else. Probably, he's like, yeah, I'm used to it.
He's got an immunity.
Yeah, my immunity levels are surprisingly high.
Well, you did see the ad that came away, right? Because Jesse and them they went down to one of those clubs that you didn't go, but they were in an ad there. You might have seen it on the tube down in London there.
We did see the inside of some highly dubious salsa club, didn't we?
I love Scott.
Oh yeah, did you go to the salsa club? Did you, Tony?
Yeah. Yeah,
Nice.
on the Sunday.
The salsa club.
I think, were you there, Jesse, or was I imagining that?
Yeah, I think Jesse was there, weren't you?
Burroughs was definitely there.
Yeah, I was there. Yeah.
It was like €10 to get in with a free drink, and I got to the bar and it was like 2 a.m. on Sunday night. So it was like the place was all not deserted, but it was like, let's say quiet.
Mm-hmm.
I got to the bar and I said, I'll get my free drink now, please. And he was like, what do you want? So I was like, give me a bourbon, give me Southern Comfort and Coke. And he came back with basically like a pint glass
Of Southern Comfort?
Topped it like halfway up with Southern Comfort, chucked a couple of ice cubes in, and then topped it with Coke. And it was...
Dude, that's like drinking some fucking cough syrup.
But that's how they did there. It's like
it was crazy.
Like, I was drinking gin and tonics, right?
Yeah, you were.
Then one
fill
thing,
the glass
Southern
up
Comfort,
like
woof.
that much with gin.
Yeah.
And then there's only like that much glass left.
Yeah.
And then they give you a bottle of tonic, so you're like double fisting and just like kind of taking a shot.
I don't even know what's going on in these bars. You
I mean,
Take a shot
bourbon
and
and
pour some
double
more
fisting.
tonic in. So the lower your glass is, the weaker it is.
Well, it looks like Burroughs is double fisting.
Yeah,
or the recipient of.
Yeah,
maybe.
No, I walked into that bar fairly sober and left it after having one drink.
Well, I guess so.
Scooby Dude.
Here, have a pint of fucking Southern. That's, I mean, I hate to say it this way, and it's going to sound terrible. Southern Comfort the girls drink. You might as well order slow gin.
Fair, yeah, fair.
What I say. All right. Anyway, we do have a Commanders football game, and I've noticed that as we've been talking about drinking, this audience has dwindled. They're like, "Fuck this! It's Saturday. Hey, it's Saturday. Come on over here. What are you doing? You're watching a bad college football game. That's what you're doing. Come on into YouTube. Sit down with us. Give us a like. Give us a thumbs up. We're going to sit here and entertain you for a little while. We're going to talk about some Commanders football. We are going to pick some football games. We're going to decide who we like and who we don't. And, we'll start off real quick with some first fast thoughts about the upcoming football game with the Denver Broncos. As soon as I find my stuff there. Jesse, would you like to go first? Do your best.
Sure. Yeah. We get some weapons back.
Weapons back. All right, Scotty, up.
Still going to be a shellacking.
Shillelagh. All right. Get it straight here. Okay, well, Tony, what do you got?
Somewhere in the middle. I'm not surprisingly upbeat because we've got a few guys back, but we'll still probably lose comfortably.
All right, for me, I'm going to say I wonder what the defense will look like. So, Jesse, let me talk to you first about that. We do get some weapons back. Now, do we get Terry back?
Terry. I mean,
Terry back.
We had a field stretcher.
I think that you see Noah Brown about as often as Bigfoot is cited.
Do you want me to run through the injury report, John?
Go ahead.
Dude, have Noah Brown run through it. At least we can see him fucking run.
Yeah, maybe that's one thing. So Noah Brown, it says groin, knee, not injury related rest he's had this week. So he was limited participant, then a full participant, then did not participate, and now he's out. Traylon Burks with a finger was a limited participant. He is unspecified for the game. Jaden with the elbow, limited, and out. Will Harris, ankle, full participant all 3 days, but he's down as questionable. Drake Jackson, knee injury, full participant, limited, then did not practice and is out. Ali Kehu, concussion, full participant. Yeah, KO, full participant all week. So he's obviously unspecified. Jalen Lane with a hip injury, limited, full. Frankie Louvu, shoulder, limited, full. Terry, quad, limited, limited, full participant, then did not practice. Chris Moore, shoulder, full participant. Tyler Ott was an illness / back injury, did not practice, then full participant. C-Rod, illness, did not practice, then full. And then the final one on there is Ben Sinnott, tight end with an ankle injury, was full participant all week, and he is also unspecified. Ooh. Ben Sinnott.
Oh, Ben Sinnott. I thought you said Benson. I'm like, who the hell?
No, Ben Sinnott. And then on the Denver side, we have Pat Bryant, wide receiver with the shoulder, Jonathan Cooper, linebacker, thumb, Alex Singleton, linebacker, illness. These are all full participants all week. Pat Surtain was limited, and then full with a pec. Jonah Ellis, another linebacker, hamstring, limited. And then Nate Atkins, tight end, has a knee injury and didn't practice all week and is out.
If I had time, before we get to Christmas, I'm going to take limited, and I'm going to make it into a Christmas carol. Something. I'm going to somehow use that and make it a Christmas carol if I have the time.
Loving it.
Yeah, it could be, yeah.
Limited, or something like that.
Scott, you'll know from back in the day. Loving it.
No Jaden Daniels again.
No Jaden Daniels again. Yeah,
that's disappointing, but okay, it is what it is. Terry McLaurin is going to come back and play. Keho. Let me tell you something. Noah Brown. All right. Keho is in the hospital all, but we see why. That's why you go to the hospital. You go out there and you lay it all on the line and KO yourself like that. I mean, I'm not saying to Noah Brown to do that, but I'm getting tired of wide receivers with these injuries that I don't know what happened. They just go, ow, and then all of a sudden you don't see them for a whole season. So, grumpy grouchy. By the way, my grumpy grouchy rant to start the show is this. Me and Scott were talking before the show about how these shows make money here on YouTube and about how they have to trick the algorithm by putting up shit in their stupid fucking thumbnail about, well, the Commanders, who is it on the Commanders that's got, and you make it look like somebody's got AIDS or something like that, and you just leave. It's fucking stupid. I'm not participating in that shit. We're not participating in that shit. So if you don't find us, too bad. But if you do find us, you'll find some real people that are actually trying to fucking do something that's not that ridiculous fucking clickbaity shit. So yeah, I'm just not playing that game. That's fucking stupid. Let's see. Weapons coming back. Which one are you specifically most happy about? I mean, are you happier on the offensive side? Weapons, obviously, but Terry's coming back. So is that where you're hanging your hat there, Jesse?
I think that's going to help. I mean, it's not. I think really it's bigger for Debo than anything, as at this point until Jaden comes back.
Agreed.
Because all the pressure is on Debo when he's the only real weapon that we've had on the field in quite a few weeks. So you get somebody that can stretch the other side out, open him up a little bit, and I think Will Harris is a big one too for the defensive side.
That's massive. Yeah, big. Especially if he's a full participant and his window's open. And they were talking about today. I don't know if they activate him properly today because I don't think he's been fully activated back to the 53. So maybe that's a quick transaction that they do this weekend, Jesse. I'm not sure, but you to your point, you're absolutely right. He's going to be massive for this team. We've heard a lot about him being a big communicator in the back end of this team, and that's kind of what we've lacked over these last few weeks. But
I'll say.
we'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
You bet that right, because none of them know where they're going. You know, if Quan Martin's supposed to be the communicator, I don't know what language he's speaking. Anyway, I had said that's what I wanted to see. What's the defense going to look like? I kind of have a bit of hope here in that I think that given the bye week, Dan Quinn, what we saw in the game against Miami gave me a little bit of heart. I mean, granted, we lost the football game. We did stupid things because Cliff Kingsbury had to outsmart himself. But the overall defensive effort, holding 13 points to a team that does have weapons, when Tua's playing well, he can sling it. And I don't care what anybody says. Devin O'Shane ran for 125 yards on us, and but we held to 13 points. So given an extra week for Dan Quinn to be able to still work this defense a little bit better than it had been worked, teach them a little bit more about what it is that he wants them to do, I think it'll probably do well. So, nobody gives us a chance in this football game. I'm giving us a puncher's chance. Yeah, I definitely.
I think we're going to sneak out a win.
Really? Holy shit! You've got some drugs in you. Excuse me before I say any further. NyQuil is doing its wonders in Jesse Martin right now.
It's going to be one of these shocking wins that everybody's is going to get all pissed off over because we actually won the game. Yeah. Because everybody's talking about draft position right now, and I'm at the point where I don't give a shit about draft position. I want to win football games.
Yep, absolutely. There was a debate. Yeah, and there was a debate about this that I was listening to this week, and it's the classic thing. You get in the position that the Commanders are in, and everybody just goes tank. Yeah. But then it was kind of suggesting, I forget who it was one of the beat guys, but they were talking about how much. Oh, it was Logan Paulson talking about how much more important it is psychologically to the team in terms of their. The team's going to be different next year. Obviously, they've got 30, however many bloody, 20 odd free agents again. But the psyche going into the off season of, let's say, going 500 between now and the end of the season, Jaden coming back, Terry coming back, maybe your friend Noah Brown, John, coming back, and winning a couple of games, going into the off season feeling good, feeling a little bit more positive. Jaden, everybody's on the Jaden bandwagon of his injury-prone second season slump, blah blah blah. Let's just go into the off season with a changed narrative that's a bit more positive, rather than losing out from here, going 3-14, but whoopie-doo having a top 5 draft pick that will probably choose the wrong player anyway. So, let's win some games.
Right, and there's layers to that. For one, you're right. For the players' psyche themselves as a team, it's important to go out and play and win. So you don't bubble wrap guys at this stage of the season just because things aren't perfect. And it also sends a message out there. We are a team that's in a position where we have to sign free agents. We have to sign meat and potatoes, 1-year guys, 2-year deals. Not big superstars. We're not looking for flourishes. We're not looking for finishing touches. We need roster. And if you tell a guy who's that kind of a player, whose average career is 3.7 years, that you're going to waste one of these years because it ain't going well for the quarterback, they're going to play someplace else. So there's a lot of reasons why you play, and you play hard. We've seen it in preseason too, right? When they say they play half speed, that's when you get hurt. So go out there, play hard. So, Jesse, you think we can win? What?
Yeah, I think it's going to be one of them low-scoring affairs, and we're going to somehow sneak out a last-second 57-yard field goal for the win.
That'd be just a freaking great.
Who's our kicker this week? What's
Jake
his name?
Moody.
Yeah,
Moody.
When I say this week, I mean this week. It could be not next week or the week after, but
the 10th kicker in 2 years. Yeah, it's just crazy. I mean, I had a look last night and I was like, right, how many? It was Pete, I think, in one of our chats was talking about it, and I was like, wow, how many kickers have we actually had? And then I looked back at it and I was like, well, I'll name them and see see where we're at. And yeah, Brandon McManus, who never played, Ramiz Ahmed pre-season, Austin Seibert, Zane Gonzalez, Greg Joseph, Cade York, Riley Patterson was a pre-season guy. And then we've had Matthew Wright, Matt Gay, and Jake Moody this year. It's crazy. You know what I mean? The amount of kickers.
I told her not to come on, John. I'm sorry. I apologize.
We just got called old. I'm all right with that. I speak jive. If anybody's seen that stupid ass movie. Anyway, all right. So I'd like to say I'd like to think that we have a chance to win. And when I say we have a puncher's chance, it's because fucking Bo Nix is not as good.
Well, that was what I was going to say.
I don't think he's as good as people think.
I mean, the Broncos have a great defense. They really do.
Yeah.
But I think now that Cliff, especially with Terry back, I think it opens him up a little bit as well. And I think he can scheme around some of their, big name players. Got to get the ball out fast. Our offensive line is relatively healthy. So
that's true.
Protecting Mariota. And if Mariota protects the ball himself, I think we have a chance.
I think the only issue with Nix is, he's limited, and I suppose like every quarterback, if you heat him up, but Nix in particular, the problem is can we heat him up? That's the issue,
Well, see, the thing is that they've won 7 in a row. Is it? Is that what they're at? 7 in a row. Okay, and out of those 7, I think like 4 of them are miracle. Oh my God, comebacks. Okay, so they did that to the Giants, and they did it to the Chiefs too, I believe.
6-1 score games, John.
All right, so here's the thing. Earlier in these games, as I'm watching Bo Nix, he misses guys that are wide open. He makes bad throws. I mean, like what the hell was that bad throws? He just clicks it on in the fourth quarter, and that defense keeps him close, or not, like as in the Giants. And he does turn it on at that point, and they do well. J.K. Dobbins is out. Right, so they're going to go with R.J. Harvey, who I think is pretty dangerous. Yeah. But here's the thing: when I'm saying I feel a little bit of something maybe with Quinn's defense, here's what I want to see: Dan Quinn and your defense turn the ball over. He's going to make some bad throws. Be in a position to take a fucking takeaway away. I'm listening every Thursday night. Al Michaels out there on Thursday Night Football. Hey, there's a turnover. It doesn't have any turnovers. The Jets. He says it every Thursday night. They've only got 1. What have we got? 5?
Yeah.
Something like that. 5 or 6.
That's pathetic. If I only have to put one hand up to count the takeaways we've got.
It's quite good Al Michaels, by the way, John.
Wasn't that good. Al Michaels, there's little nuances to Al Michaels. Like you and I don't know how. When I say ball, I say ball. Scott, say ball.
Ball.
All right, so, but Al Michaels, he says bull. He does. Who's got the bull? Anyway, there you go. That's just the stupid kind of shit that I listen to when we're watching the football game.
Okay.
All right. So, assuming Harris does come back, are they going to be able to put the clamps on that offense? Even if he doesn't?
Like I said, I think it's going to be a lower scoring affair. Probably like 22-19, something like that.
We'll be picking the score later on.
I mean, I think as Scott said earlier on, Harris, I think was bigged up by Quinn this week for his communication and sort of tying the back end together. And if they can be a bit more buttoned up on the back end, Denver have got some threats. Obviously, Sutton's a decent receiver, and but they don't scare you. They wouldn't terrify you. And if they, Harvey's the one option now. They don't have the 1-2 punch with Dobbins, so it's doable. Like you said, Jesse, it's doable. I don't think, we're clearly underdogs, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's a lot closer than what 7-point underdogs was it? I think last night I saw.
Yeah, 6.5, something.
5.5, something like that.
So it's coming down, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think it's undoable. I think the problem we're going to have is generating any kind of offense, even with Terry back, because that defense is so good. We say it every week about running the ball, but I mean, people have struggled to run the ball, and
yeah, it's currently 5.5 on FanDuel.
It's come down then because I think it started. Didn't we open at 7?
Yeah, I think it was 7.5 now. I think with getting Terry back, I think that moves the needle some. It really does.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't think Denver fears him. I think, like you said, they've won, what did you say, 6 one-score games, and we all know that. We did it last year, and the script can flip. Denver, the Chiefs are what 1-6 in one-score games this year, and they were 6-0 last year. The margins are so narrow.
It is.
And even with us last year, with all those one-score games, we lost a couple of one-score games. We lost, the Steelers one, and we lost the Cowboys one, and if it's tight, and Denver, mind you, Denver have got a little bit more freedom now. The Chiefs have lost again, so whether there's be any complacency that comes into Denver,
I doubt it. Not with Sean.
Yeah, I doubt it as well, but you just never know. And I know it's the old any given Sunday cliche, but I'm not convinced that Denver is some juggernaut that are just unbeaten.
I know it sounds weird.
8 in a row is hard to do. Even though for them now it's only 1 in a row to get there. And by the way, excuse me, something got stuck in my throat.
It's all right.
But, yeah, so there's the
25 minutes
averages, I guess, is on our side in that way. So why don't we do something that we're supposed to do?
Theory.
I was just going to say before we move on was how would you view this team though if Gay makes that field goal and then we beat Miami and obviously we don't fumble against Chicago and we're 5 and 6.
5 and 6, and that completely feeds into the sort of the narrow margins. Now I know we've been blown out in the 3 games as well, so that kind of changes that. But yeah, I mean we are 2 plays away from being 5 and 6, and I know that's not great, and I know we wouldn't be shouting from the rooftops either. But 5 and 6.
But you're looking at that last playoff spot, then, aren't you? Thinking, well, we could sneak in. You know what I mean? Rather than going, are we going to be a top 5 draft?
We're not mathematically eliminated yet. So
you're still on the graphic at 5 and 6. I mean, it's. I don't think any of us would. I don't think we're as bad as 3 and 8. I think we had that spell, that horrific spell a month. The previous month. I think, the first month and probably the last game is close to where we're at. We're a middling team. That if we get the breaks,
injuries.
Yeah, with a bunch of injuries. If we can get the breaks, we can win. If we don't get the breaks, we lose. The 3 games that we got our asses kicked. Okay, well that happened, and there were teams that were just much better than us.
Well, the problem with that is that those are the teams that are standing in the way of somebody who wants to get somewhere. And if we were going to say that we were an NFC Championship contender, which we were last year, you got to be able to do better against those teams. But no matter what, the story of this season is injuries, period. No matter how anybody wants to spin it against Adam Peters and how he did this and what happened with Lattimore, that, and Joe Witt, this and that.
Injuries.
Nobody, you can't overcome the number of starters who've missed games. How many games has Jaden Daniels not played this year? He's played what, 3?
5 he's missed.
So this will be 6, right?
Well, there was a photo this week, wasn't it, I think it was on the Athletic of Terry, Debo, and Noah on the field together, and they were like, this was the first time they'd practiced together since week 2.
Yeah.
Now I know Noah Brown's not going to play, and whether he, I think Quinn was suggesting he's probably going to play next week. So
you know what happened? Right after that frickin' photo was taken, the sound of that shutter clicking scared Noah Brown. He fell over backwards and he frickin' broke his hip. He's done.
Did his ACL now? He's done for the season. Yeah.
He's done for the next 3 years.
It's just like Curtis Samuel vibes.
Oh, I know. That's what I was saying earlier, man. It's like, and I mean, I'm not. Noah Brown's a human being. If he's hurt, he's hurt. I get it. But at the same time, it's very frustrating. I know how Terry got hurt. All right. I saw what happened. And if you're telling me that his ball sack was split open and his nut was hanging out, okay, you're hurt. But when I can't devote, what the hell's wrong with him? It drives me crazy. You watched that movie Back to the Future, right? When they finally get the future right and you see Biff disappear on the picture. That's what it's like when you look at that picture of Noah Brown. He kind of fades out, and he's been
practicing on the Curtis Samuel Memorial side field.
Yes.
Most of the
season. Let's do some battle plans. All right, Jesse, what do we got to do to win this football game?
Yeah, I want to get Debo involved heavily in this game. I think with some short, quick slants. Maybe even do some bubble screens. Cliff needs to scheme it up where like he did earlier in the season. Obviously, when Terry was on the field, it helped out a whole hell of a lot. I think getting him involved and getting the offensive moving and don't outsmart himself in the red zone or on the goal line.
What about you, Scotty?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the old acronym KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. That's what we've got to do this game. We've got to make sure that we run the football with Rodriguez, who had a decent game last time out. Keep going, man. Run the damn ball, and then also at the same time, that's taking pressure off Marcus Mariota having to throw. It's pressure off the offensive line, which will get tired. And then keep this defense on the field for Denver. I know it's a good defense, but keep them on the field, keep it driving, and then take points where you can. Don't be like thinking, oh shit, I've got to go for it on 4th down every 2 minutes. If it's a kick it. You know what I mean? Because all points will matter in this game, which is in the big book of football. There, all points matter in a game. But we need to make sure that
score more points than the opposition.
Absolutely, rule 101, Tony. You know it. But it's just long drives again. It's the usual battle plan. It's no different to doing anything. I want to see the same battle plan that we had when we went into Philadelphia that time and beat them on their unbeaten run. That's what we've got to do. We've got to do that.
All right. Let me hit it one more time for those that are just now joining us. Tony, your battle plan.
I would. You boys have done the offense. I'll do the D. I would just get after Knicks. I would throw as many wild blitzes, different packages. Try and unsettle Knicks. Try and make him throw some of these crazy throws that he makes every now and again. Mm-hmm. You know, I think we blitzed, if I'm right, a little bit more in Quinn's first game than we had done otherwise, and tried a few different. I'd just try and confuse him. I mean, he's still a second-year guy. I know he's played like 16 years of college football, but just try and confuse the guy. Get him, make him make some bad reads, make him make some bad mistakes, put him under a bit of pressure, and then I think there's a chance.
Jonathan Jones got home with a cornerback blitz last week or 2 weeks ago. I was amazed. Oh my God, a cornerback blitz! We blitzed from the corner and it got home. I'm the same with you. Battle plan for me is defensively. Make tackles. Make them punt. Don't just keep backing up. Don't keep giving them points. And, put it in the hands of the offense. Last week, look, other than Cliff outsmarting himself on the first fucking drive of the game, we had a chance until you could see Mariota's brain just flicker. Just that one little – and he threw that interception. We probably could have won that football game. So –
still don't
with the defense, tackle, stop them, make play, and play intense, man. Get in there, like you said, get after them, and try to force a couple of turnovers. Knicks will throw some wild passes, and then that's what you got to do. That's my battle plan to win this football game. Hit them in the mouth. All right, so that means we're on the man on a mission. Damn, we're as musical as Jesse after a night of a taco party. Let's see here. Tony, who's got to have a big game?
Dying, no?
I got him. Who's got to have a big game for the Commanders to win this week?
I'm going to say Jordan McGee.
Okay. I was going to say the same damn thing.
Yeah, Jordan McGee needs to, be this may sound stupid, just be available out on the flats, be available, when Harvey comes running, outside the tackle, be available when the tight ends are, coming out. He has played a little bit more. You can see his speed on the field. But I think we need to see a lot more him being available and able to make a play.
All right. Down below, Jesse. Who's your man on a mission? Yeah, I was talking to you, Tony, because I said Tony the first time and Jesse took it.
Sorry,
people that are listening for the first time.
I got clogged ears. My bad.
Just confusing me now. I'm gonna go with Daron Payne because I think he owes the team.
Yeah, he does.
After that stupid punch and whatever happened to him beforehand, I don't care. Well, you just don't do that. So I think he owes the team one, and I think if you pair him up with just the interior generally, collapse the pocket through the middle, get Nick's off his spot. Just goes
Yeah.
back to the point I made before. So Payne specifically, but the interior D line.
All right, well, let's see here. Scotty. Bad on a mission.
Jake Moody.
Moody.
I did think of saying that as well.
We need a kicker. We need a kicker. We need someone. We need him to come up clutch quite a few times. The standard at the moment seems to be 60 yards. I'm not expecting that, but just be good, man. Just kick what you can, and make sure and just don't miss when we need you. When we need you, clutch. We'll be all
Hit
right.
the kicks when you go out there to kick them. That's right.
Let's give us a 7th field goal, Austin Seibert.
That's how we were at that game. It was
Yeah,
like,
we were just like, kick it, man.
Yeah, just that's it. Just
Kick
keep
the
going.
field goal, that's fine.
Sorry, I've been out in public today. I'm hoping I didn't come down with something that just hit me like 10 minutes ago. My man on a mission this week's going to be Bobby Wagner. He had a great game last week. Got to keep it up, man. I'll tell you what, RJ Harvey comes running out of the backfield. Show that man what a rookie feels like coming into this league. Show him what it's like to get hit by a Hall of Famer in this league. Show him close to the line of scrimmage and preferably behind it. I want to see Bobby Wagner have himself a big day. So that's who I think is a man on a mission. All right, we're going to get into some NFL football picks now. Let's see here. I got to change some things up here, so we'll change it to this. And we will go to the first game, the Rams and the Panthers.
All right, we got the Rams at the Panthers. Rams are favored by 10.5. Over under is 45.5. I can't make one way or the other of the Carolina Panthers. One week they're fucking badass, looks unstoppable. Next week they're shit. But the Rams are on a mission to Super Bowl this year. So give me the Rams. I'm not touching the points though.
Stafford is playing like an MVP.
Yeah,
I'll take the Rams and lay those points. Hell yeah, man. I think that the Panthers, you're right, they're mercurial. But when you say they've had a great game, they have. They beat up on Atlanta, who stinks, and they beat up on Miami, who stink. So the Rams, they're not getting up off the canvas here. They're not even going to. No, they beat the Cowboys. The Cowboys had no defense at the time. The Cowboys.
Yeah.
The Cowboys are looking pretty damn good right now. I'm not even talking about them yet.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Rams all day in this. Give me the 10.5, or I'll lay the 10.5 points for sure.
Yeah, for me, I mean, the only bright spot for the Panthers over the last few weeks has been Tetro and McMillan. He's played really well. I mean, if it was me and I was looking at this game and from a betting angle, I'd probably want to take Devontae Adams with 57.5 yards. I mean, that's pretty good. He's had a good few weeks lately. Everyone's going to back Puka Nacua. We know that. But yeah, I'm with you, with the others there. Give me the Rams all day on this. They look like an absolute Super Bowl juggernaut.
Yeah, this would be a good game to put a parlay down. I think there's going to be lots of yards to be had.
Rams
and especially but
you've got this, haven't you? As your parlay card.
Yeah, I sure do. And like you said, Scott, McMillan, he's really stepped up for the Panthers, and Dwaddle. He can run the damn ball. I think the Cowboys made a huge mistake by letting him walk.
Yeah, I'll take the Rams. I think the Panthers could cover.
Cover, really?
I mean,
it's a big number.
It's a big number.
I think a lot.
I tell you one is a wild one to throw in there. But everyone's talking about McMillan, but throw in a Xavier Leggett anytime touchdown could be
I was looking at
cheeky little
Leggett.
shout in there.
He's over under is like 24.5.
Yeah.
The Panthers are going to be playing from behind, so I'd take the over on that.
Yeah.
The problem with it is if they don't, it's either feast or famine with him. He either has that game where he gets 35 yards and a touchdown, or he has like one catch for 3 yards.
Yeah. And I was like with Leggett, I think I have him on my or no, I didn't put him on there.
He's plus 4. He's plus 410 for an anytime touchdown.
Yeah. I got Puka for an anytime touchdown on my card as well. I think he did not score a touchdown last week or the week before, So he's definitely due.
He's due one, yeah.
But also got him going for 6 receptions and 70 plus receiving yards, as well as Devontae Adams with 40 plus receiving yards, McMillan 30 plus receiving yards, Twaddle 40 yards, Kyron Williams 40 yards, and receptions 6 Nakua, Adams 4, and McMillan 4 receptions, and you got a nice little 1,305 plus 1305 right there.
All right. Nice.
Sorry, everybody. I was out at my mom's 80th birthday celebration today, and I didn't have time to make the graphics for the parlays, so you had to listen to Jesse read it. Sorry.
That's all right.
Happy birthday, Mama John.
I do like the Matthew Stafford over 250 yards. He's Mr. Automatic.
Yeah, definitely. All right, we got the Cardinals at the Bucks. Bucks are favored by 4.5. Over under is 44.5. What is the Cardinals going to do with the little man?
Baker?
No,
No, with Kyler Murray, because obviously it's Jacoby Brissett, isn't it?
yeah,
Even littler man.
yeah.
I don't think that he's going to be a Cardinal next year.
Yeah,
He'll probably be
looks like he's got the keys to the kingdom for the rest of the season. And he's been playing well.
Yeah, he has. He has.
But the Bucks are at home. I like this 4.5.
Okay. I tell you what.
Baker's playing, but not healthy.
Baker's playing. He's got a sprained left shoulder, but he's playing. Now,
So is Bucky Irvin by the looks of it.
I got this game I bet it on Tuesday, and I got the Bucks at -2 because it looked like he was. So I got it at 2. So I'm happy with that.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm real happy with that. I like the Bucks in the game, especially better now that Baker Mayfield's playing.
Baker had this exact same injury in Cleveland in his last season, and it was dreadful.
It's down to 3.5 now.
Is it really?
Yeah.
People are coming up on the Cardinals, probably because they just heard Tony say that.
Wow.
Might be right.
Tony, what are you saying for this game, mate?
I have a sneaking suspicion that the Bucks have kind of peaked and are going down the other side a bit. So I'm gonna. I think the Cardinals will at least cover. I might even take them for a surprise win.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Is that Tony or is that Max over there?
No, I wouldn't be surprised if he did. I'll tell you this. I said I got it at 2 points on Tuesday. I wouldn't touch it right now because I don't trust 4.5 points with Baker in his shoulder like that.
Same. I don't know what to make of this game. This is one of the hardest ones to pick this week because, as you said, Baker Mayfield's not been in good form. Neither team have been in good form. Bucky Irving, don't know what he's going to be like if he does come back, but he's trending the right way. And Jacoby Brissett, I don't know. He made a record, NFL record, didn't he, a couple of weeks back? But I'm not sure. I'm gonna take the Bucks because they're the home team, and that is about it.
All right. Is that one? We all done with that one?
All right, we got the Titans at home versus the Jaguars.
Now, Scott,
Jags.
Yes.
if the Jags make the playoffs, you're getting some anal, right?
Oh, wow.
That's a massive leap. That's a massive leap.
That was a massive leap. I mean, no, we're not going there. Jesus, John.
The playoffs.
Hi, Karen. How are you?
Sure, she's good.
It's on his list to Santa.
Dear Santa, please can you review the Bleeding Burgundy podcast? Take me off this podcast with these arseholes. Sorry. No, I think this game, Titans are terrible. They are awful. Cam Ward is not what we thought he was. New temporary head coach in there as well. Give me the Jags. I'm not going to lay the 6.5. I think it'll be tighter than we think because Trevor Lawrence has been pretty awful the last few games, but they've got a good run game going. So I would take Travis Etienne in this on the over yards, which I think was part of Tony's bet as well. So I mean, if you want to, I don't know if you've got yours to hand, but I can run through yours if you want, Tony. on your
I
card?
think I'd got Travis Etienne. I haven't got the full card in front of me, but I think I got Etienne over whatever his yardage was. It was
63.5.
Yeah, I think I like that.
I looked at that. Tootin takes away too many rushing attempts for him.
He does take a few. You're right.
But
they've got a good tandem though. That's the thing. And if they run the ball, they'll win this game.
See, I think so too. Go ahead.
The Titans are pretty bad, but listening to the Titans guy who's on the Heed the Call podcast, Dan Handers and Seth, the one that he's the producer, he says that Cam Ward's been playing a lot better the last couple of weeks.
Yes.
Especially last week, and that he actually
I lost on him last week.
Like a legit NFL quarterback the last couple of weeks. So
I had him for 184 yards under last week, and he went over. I think he hit like 220 last week.
Yeah.
He
had a good game last week.
The dude said that it was the first clean game he'd played, basically, where he made the right decisions, didn't do anything stupid. No, small sample size, obviously, so he might go back to turn into a pumpkin this week. But you'd hope that as the number one overall pick, he would progress during the course of the season. So, the Jags can. The Jags should win this game. I mean, if they don't, then they don't deserve to be in the playoffs. But
a divisional game as well.
Yeah, divisional games. The usual thing. You never know. But as you said, with Trevor, he makes 4 or 5 unbelievable plays every week, and 4 or 5 ridiculously. What the hell is that play every week? So.
Yep.
Well, he didn't last week, but I'm taking the Jaguars. I'm laying the 6.5 points. I would want to take the over if I thought that the Titans could score more than 10, and I just don't. So that's what I'm taking. I don't like to play anytime touchdowns, but if I did, Travis Etienne has been on a roll the last couple of weeks with touchdowns, and I might just go ahead and put down $1 on him putting in a touchdown.
I think Brian Thomas is back, isn't he, this week as well?
Let me show you how wowed I am about that.
No, he's been disappointing this year, but he's still a quality player.
Yeah, I got the Jags too in this game. All right, game of the week right here. We got the Saints at Dolphins. Dolphins are favored by 5.5. Over under is 42.5. I think this line's too much. It's too big. I think it should be like a 3. But give me the Dolphins to win. But I don't know. I'm not sure if they'll be able to cover it.
Well, the Dolphins had a massive win the last time we saw them against the mighty Commanders. So, they showed that they could move the ball up and down the field. They put up 16 whole fucking points. I tell you what, I'm kind of interested in this game.
Really?
I am. Kind of like driving past a car wreck. You just kind of, let me see it.
Sicko.
Well, it's just that I think that the Saints have been playing better. They're a little bit interesting with Tyler Shuck playing football. The Dolphins have been playing better, but I am going to take the Dolphins and lay the 5.5 points. I think that they're going to they feel a little bit better about themselves, I think, than the Saints do right now. They're at home, and I take the Dolphins, lay the 5.5, and I'll go the over on this.
Yeah, give me the Dolphins. I don't really want anything to do with this game, but the Dolphins should win this game. Saints are just awful. So,
I
that's about all I've got to say on that.
I think the Dolphins will win and, run the table now and get the last AFC wildcard spot. I'm joking. I'm joking, obviously. I couldn't care less. But I think the Dolphins.
Kevin O'Shane's at 78.5 on the over-under. Oof. I think I'd take the over.
Now the weather forecast is horrific, isn't it, for this game?
Yeah, you were saying that, Tony. Yeah.
The 49ers at the Browns. 49ers are favored by 5.5. Over under is 35.5. This is going to be a who can run it better game, and you're gonna have to give me the 49ers. And I looking at Brian Robinson's over under. I was looking at this earlier. I think it is 27.5. I would hit the over in this game.
It's that Browns defense. Ooh, you are gambling.
Yeah.
Man, that's the one thing that they've got that's better than anything else in the league is their run defense.
I'm sorry. No, it's only 21.5. That's why I was like, I'm taking the over. And with Brian Robinson. He's going to get a lot of carries, as well as Christian McCaffrey. And the weather's going to be as bad as they say. Ball's going to be on the ground.
I like the 49ers to cover in this game. The Browns defense is good, but Shedeur Sanders is going to come out there and he's going to look like why he's a 5th round pick. Last week, I thought he would run a little bit. He didn't run at all. He beat the Raiders. Congratulations, but he really didn't play all that well. He had a couple of nice, holy shit shots. And he might get a nice holy shit shot in this game, but this is a different animal, the 49ers. I think that they're going to be able to win this game easily, even in the bad weather.
Who sent that that thing in one of our threads about Shedeur saying thank God?
Yeah, me, I sent that, yeah.
That was funny as hell.
You think that was me? What the fuck?
I like it, and I honestly, I want to see him succeed just to shut these people up. I'd like to see him do well enough just to be able to show people that their fucking narratives don't mean fuck all. Just shut up. Nobody.
Well, the narrative was he was supposed to be the overall #1 draft pick.
Right. Well, we see that he shouldn't have been. Right. We can see that now. Some of these people, they put these other notions in it, and it's over the top, and too much. I talked about that last week. I'm not going to get back into it. Who we got next?
Well, I'm going to take the 49ers in this game, John.
Oh, we had Scott next. Sorry. Okay.
I think if you could bet on defense, which I can't seem to see where you could, I would love to bet like two sacks as a minimum for Myles Garrett. He has been unreal the last 4 games, but I can't see that.
What's it? You need 6, is it, for the record or something?
I think so. Yes, he's not far away now.
And I will bet you that when he gets it, whoever gives it to him is not going to lay down on the field like Brett Favre did.
Yeah, Mark Gastineau will be able to sleep easily again.
I hope not. I never did like him. The best thing I ever saw having Mark Gastineau, when he was in his stupid sack exchange bullshit and doing all these dumbass dances, he sacked the Rams quarterback, and he got up and he started doing his dumb shit, and the whole Rams offensive line beat him up.
Jackie
Slater. Yeah, they were shoving him around. They shoved him back to the other side of the line of scrimmage. That was great.
Scotty, this was in the day when you basically got up, shook someone's hand, and got back to the defensive line. And,
yeah.
Gastineau used to do the sack dance, didn't he?
No, he did the sack exchange dance, and he would. I mean, this was also the day where they do a freaking half ounce of cocaine at halftime and come out of their fucking probably out there playing football. So yeah, and all the Rams offensive line basically mugged him. Oh, here's the game of the week, boy.
There we go.
100%. Kirk James
versus Kirk Cousins. Hey,
Jesus Christ!
Let me tell you, if we went back through this list of what we're looking at right now, of all these games, even though we don't have a full slate, what did I always say to you guys? By Thanksgiving, the quarterback matchups, it's ridiculous. They can't protect them. People bitch about Jaden Daniels getting hurt, and we might get. They all get hurt. Look at this. We've got Kirk Cousins against Tyrod Taylor.
Jesus.
And this is not the only game this week. I mean, almost half the slate this week, you're not getting the quarterbacks that these teams initially were deciding was their quarterback.
Yeah. Falcons are favored by 2.5. Over under is 39.5. Give me the Falcons in the under in this game.
Yeah, I agree. Falcons in the under. What do we have on this game here? Go ahead, y'all. I'm just looking.
I'll take the Jets. The Jets at home. I think they've played a little bit of heart. They've got a couple of guys. I mean, Mechie came in on the trade and he's caught a few balls.
Adonai Stevenson, is that his name? Adonai, whatever his name is.
Oh, A.D. Mitchell.
A.D. Mitchell. Adonai Stevenson. What the fuck am I thinking?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I haven't got any more energy to talk about this game, to be honest.
Well, Bijan Robinson's got an over under 78.5. I'd take the over on that for sure.
Drake London's not playing. He's in my fantasy team. I know that. So, yeah, that's bad.
He's not playing?
No, he's out. They ruled him out already.
Well, I mean, it's just one guy Kirk Cousins can't miss. That's all that
Well,
means.
that's true.
He's terrible.
Darnell Mooney. Take the dart. It's Darnell Mooney season.
Ugh.
Or Kyle Pitts season.
Ugh. Yeah, the under on this game is looking better and better.
Yeah.
Well, Pitts has been playing well this year.
This has
Scott?
all the makings of a 16-14 classic.
Yeah, I'm going to take Atlanta for this. I just don't believe in the Jets at all.
I tell you what, every time I've gone to look for them, I've never found them. They don't exist. They're like Noah Brown.
I believe in Santa more
You've
than
heard
the
that
Jets.
they're there, but they just aren't ever there.
All right, we have
All
the Texans at the Colts. The Colts are favored by 3.5. Over under is 44.5. And Texans, great defense.
Give me the Texans.
Yeah, I'm thinking swinging that way too. I think the Colts have kind of hit a little bit of a wall, although I would probably throw an anytime touchdown for Jonathan Taylor, just because he's a touchdown machine. But yeah, give me. I like the Texans in this game.
Texans straight up for me.
Is Stroud playing?
Yeah, agreed.
Yep, that's the only downside. Stroud's playing.
All right. So when I said earlier about the quarterbacks, okay, would you consider Daniel Jones the guy that the Colts intended to go in the season with? I'd say no, but he made itself obvious. He made it pretty obvious pretty quick. So I'd say that they've at least gone the whole season with him. He's got a broken leg. He's got a broken fibula. So
Yeah,
it's hard for me to. I mean, you're right. They've hit a rough patch, but they had such a good offense. It is such a good offense that at home, boy, it's hard for me to not bet with the Colts. It really is. But I'm not. I'm not touching this game. The Texans defense looks to me like a pack of hyenas chasing down a wounded animal, man. They really just get after them. I love watching them. They swarm and are just nasty. So I'm not touching it. I'm taking the Colts to win, and that's it.
I'm going to take the Texans. I think the Colts are on a downward slide now. Daniel Jones just he's had a bit of a brain fart, but they have got Jonathan Taylor, as Jesse said. That's the only saving grace for them. Yeah, give me the Texans in this game. I think their defense will rule in this one.
All right, we have the Vikings at the Seahawks. The Seahawks are favored by 11.5.
Wow,
Over under is 41.5. And who is playing quarterback for the Vikings?
I think
Max Brosmer.
Fred Blumpston.
It's the undrafted free agent.
Is it really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Art Marfson.
JJ McCarthy's out.
really all that needs to be said about this one, guys. And
Tommy Kramer might be starting for the Vikings potentially.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Seahawks should win.
cover.
I got them covering these. It's only 11.5. That's crazy to me. Actually,
Yeah.
it should be like 14.
I mean, this guy, Bubba Mumford, I don't know what he's going to do. You know, I have no idea who he is. Okay, he might Taylor Heineke it and have himself an amazing game, but I can't bet on that. Fuck no. I'm taking the Seahawks. We were talking a couple of weeks ago. Seahawks look like possibly a Super Bowl team, and then they met the Rams. But Seahawks should cover this, and I'm going to go the over on this simply because this guy Walford, he should be able to hit at least one of these wide receivers one time, to get himself something. These two running backs should be able to score a touchdown or two for him. So I'm taking the over. Seahawks should win something like 38-17.
You'd have thought that McCarthy would be able to hit one of them at some point, but he's not proven to be able to do that yet.
It's the Irish in him.
That's true, yeah. He's drunk.
No. Oh my God! Oh, dude, the Irish guy this week he tested. He looked at Thanksgiving foods.
He tested positive for Guinness.
He liked the pumpkin pie. I thought that dude's funnier than shit. I can't remember his name though.
Follow me, I'm delicious.
Follow me.
I like him, Garen. he's funny.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Scott?
Yeah, looking at this game, give me the Seahawks. Absolutely easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'd take the 11.5, no problem with that. Jackson Smith and Jigba's on for 2,000 receiving yards. You know, on the season. He's been the best wide receiver in the entire NFL, and he'll probably get 2 or 3 touchdowns again this week.
I don't know.
Yeah, Seahawks comfortably. Probably over.
All right, this good game right here. Bills are kind of on a little slide right now against the Steelers. Their Bills are favored by 3 as the away team. Over under is 45.5. And I think the Bills get back on track this game. So give me the Bills to win.
Is Rodgers playing? Rodgers is supposed to be playing, isn't he? I think
He is.
Yeah.
at least trying to play. Not that guarantees much.
As far as I know, he is. Last I've seen, he was on track to play. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just a slight anecdote. We were watching the Eagles game last night, and I had it on over dinner, and my missus turns around and goes, "Why is Aaron Rodgers the head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles?"
That was quite good.
I was quite impressed. I was quite impressed that she knew who Aaron Rodgers, what he looked like. I said, "No, that's Nick Sirianni. He's the head coach of the Eagles." She goes, "Well, he looks a spitting image of Aaron Rodgers."
Close enough.
Okay.
No, they've got the same dumbass face, though.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah.
He looks like, to me, well, this is going to be an obscure reference, but from Sesame Street, he looks like Sully the Garbage Man. And if you don't know who Sully Garbage Man is, you gotta look him up there. He does look like Sully the Garbage Man. I got the Steelers in this game, man. I'll tell you what, I've got 3 upset picks this week, and this is one of them right here. Steelers are going to get 3 at home. The Bills, you're right. They've been sliding. The Steelers' defensive line's been playing better when they've come up against somebody good and they need to do something. They've done it. I'm taking them, and I think I'll take the under in this game as well because the weather's going to be bad.
Yeah, I'll take the under definitely on the score.
Yeah.
I think the Steelers have got a real opportunity because the Ravens lost, obviously, and everyone was saying, "Oh, the Ravens are going to overtake the Steelers now," and blah blah blah. But the Steelers win this one; they're back out in front. So
you'll know it too.
I'll take the Steelers.
Nah, give me the Bills. Give me the Bills. Josh Allen's gone on a get right game, and Cook is on fire. He's on fire as well, running back there. So yeah, Bills. I mean, the Bills. I don't know what to make of the Bills. Like, how do you get beat by like 30 to Miami? Crazy.
Why do they don't have? I don't understand what they do with their wide receivers.
I was going to say they don't have any receivers.
Well, I mean, they have them. They just don't.
They have them. They just don't use them for some reason.
They put Keon Coleman on the bench, and I mean that dude hasn't been all that good. But you're not.
No, it's because Keon Coleman's but Keon Coleman's got attitude issues. He's a Bertie Big Bollocks, John, and that's the reason behind why they're doing that. And it's a genuine thing. They've benched him for that reason. He's going out. He's got complete diva behaviour, and Josh Allen won't even throw to him. So that's why you see so much out of Dalton Kincaid and people like that when they're playing. So they've got 2 good tight ends there as well, the Bills. So yeah, the Bills. Give me the Bills.
I think I saw the ghost of Curtis Samuel there the other week again. Still,
he is there. He is there. Yeah, he is. I think.
Fantastic.
Let me see here.
All right, we got the Raiders at the Chargers. Chargers favored by 9.5. Over under is 40.5. And the Chargers line might be a little bit much for me, but give me the Chargers. They're looking like they're trying to get back on track. Over under is 40.5. I might go the over as well on this one.
Ooh.
Wow. I mean,
Hampton is also coming back.
No, he's out. He's not playing, I don't think, in this game.
They ruled him out?
I think I saw somewhere that he was ruled out. He was back. He was certainly back practicing, but you might want to double check that. But yeah, I mean, look, it's the Raiders. I mean, we could beat the Raiders, and when I say we, I don't mean the Commanders. I mean the 4 of us.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Geno Smith is awful.
4 of us.
Yeah.
At least you know whoever's playing defense, Tony's gonna get at least catch an interception. Fucking Geno Smith,
no
man.
problem. Geno's giving away like charity card.
Did you hear though that I saw somewhere, and it's probably absolute BS about the previous. Who was the defensive coordinator there? Chip Kelly.
Chip Kelly, the offensive coordinator.
Offensive. Yeah, he was putting the wrong plays in that weren't even installed in the playbook.
Yeah.
Well, also plays that didn't exist.
It was. Yeah, I don't know where I saw that. And I was
Yeah,
like,
no, it was a legit article. It was It was plays that weren't in the playbook, and then incomplete plays. So it was like it had like half the
guy would run out and go, "Where do I go now?"
Half the pass patterns, but no like stuff for the offensive
protection
line.
calls or anything.
Yeah, it was like kind of. Yeah,
What a
this was, and he was the highest paid coordinator in the NFL.
Yeah, $3 million.
I couldn't see how it was going to work with him and Pete Carroll anyway. They're polar opposites. They really are. Chip Kelly likes to run that fucking go fast, go fast, go fast, go fast, and Pete Carroll's old school, man. He'll run the ball down your throat.
Well,
I do have the Raiders in the upset special this week. They are my
Really?
number 2 leg in the upset special. 9.5 points. Look, man, that's a lot of points because you know why? Because fuck the Chargers. That's why. You want to talk about a bunch of goddamn wallflowers? It's the Chargers. Hey, Quentin Johnston. Anybody seen Quentin Johnston for the last 2 fucking months?
hanging out with Noah Brown.
Right. You know what? Fuck the Chargers. All right. They might win this game, but not by 10 points.
The tenants. The tenants, as you call them.
Right. That's right. They are the frickin' roommates.
So John's picking the Raiders to win.
I'm not taking them to win.
Wow.
I'm taking the Raiders to cover, and that's that. I'm against the roommates.
Give me the
Chip Kelly
Chargers all day.
Kelly was meant to be Brady's man, wasn't he? That was the whole thing with
Brady never ran anything like Chip Kelly did either. I'm surprised Brady put up with it. Brady's like as standard as it gets. So here's my upset pick.
Well, there's John's upset picks of the week. Commanders plus 5.5, Steelers plus 3, Niners plus
Raiders
9.5,
plus 9.5,
plus 601.
I love how the cold medicine just makes all of this drag together. I'll tell you what, John's got the Niners at plus Raider and a half.
That sounds like me. That sounds like me and Tony at the bar in Spain. I love you, Tony. Yeah. Don't say it over enough.
Tequila?
Oh,
All
dear.
right, let's see who's next. All right, we got the Pat and the Giants. The red, white, and blue game.
Jeez, some Super Bowl memories here.
Is Jackson Dart
with a
starting?
miracle in this game?
Yeah.
Is Jackson Dart playing, or is it Winston again?
I think it's Dart, isn't it?
Well, I think it's Winston.
Really?
They want to win.
Yeah. Patriots are favored by 7.5. Over under is 46.5. And I would need to know who is starting at quarterback before I make. I mean, obviously, I'm taking
Jackson Dart clears, concussion protocol set to start.
So Jackson Dart's.
Yeah, Jackson Dart is unequivocally back as the starting quarterback for the New
Then I'm
York
taking
Giants.
Patriots laying the points.
No belief in Dart.
If Winston played, I would still take the Patriots, but I would have the Giants be able to cover.
Drake May is Mr. Automatic this year for me. And I'm going to take him again at over 244.5 yards passing for sure. I'm taking the Patriots laying the 7.5 points. I haven't decided on the over-under on the 46.5 because I think that the Patriots are that good. I think that they could their minimum this week I think is 28. So, do the Giants get 20? I don't know. That's what I think. The Patriots win this week. They win big. The Giants.
Yeah, me too. Giants suck. Patriots are going to win this, no problem at all. Easy laying the 7.5 points. This.
I like the Patriots.
Good side. Good turnaround as well.
No, that's easy.
Well, yeah, coach and quarterback combination matters. It really does, and you see it also in Chicago.
Yeah,
right? They've figured it out over there, and even though
I hate that
really
prick.
the reason why they're winning, he isn't playing terrible.
Are we actually basketball guys, John?
I would really love to fucking watch. I would really love to be able to take the ball away the way the Bears do. I wish we could just intercept the pass like they do. Holy shit.
Kevin Byard's been doing it all his career, though, so he's some ball hawk at the back. He's got, 6 interceptions now, I think?
Yeah, it's crazy.
He had one yesterday, or did he have 2 yesterday?
Yeah,
One
he had
yesterday.
at least one.
Yeah, I know he had the one.
Byard's been doing it. He's been doing it for a decade.
At the Commanders Sunday Night Football, Broncos are favored by 5.5. Over under is 43.5. And I like the Commanders to sneak out a victory. I got this. a close game, low scoring game. But I think the old Manders are going to surprise everybody.
I agree. I'm taking them. I'm taking them to win because I love the team, and that's why I'm staying up to watch them. I'm not watching them to fucking lose. And, Josh Harris and I have that kind of an understanding. I do have them as part of my upset pick, so I like the Commanders with the 5.5 points. I'm thinking about the over in this game, but low scoring to me seems to be more like 24-23. So, yeah, I would go the over.
I think I'll go under on that. But, yeah, I think it's a game the Commanders can win and possibly cover, but if I had to make a call on that, I'd still probably just about go for the Broncos to win. But I wouldn't be surprised if we did.
Rodriguez is only 41.5 yards over under. I might go the over on that. That sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah, I mean, this game, I'm just not feeling it at the minute. I still think that the Broncos will win this. I don't think it'll be easy. I don't think we'll lose by 7, 10 plus points, but I think it'll be close. But we might probably just lose by, say, 4.
All right, then. So what's your score prediction?
I got 22-19 Washington.
Yeah. I said 24-23 Washington. What do you got, Tony?
I will go 19-17 Denver.
Okay. What about you, Scott?
24-20 Broncos.
Okay.
A lot of British negativity.
Yeah, you bunch of wankers. I tell you.
Not wrong.
All
Guilty as charged.
All right, so hey man, look,
Blood.
going right here. Appreciate everybody coming on and watching us this Saturday night. I understand that that's not the usual night that we're on. I hope you had yourself a good time paying attention to all the stupid stuff that we're talking about. Jesse, I appreciate you getting out of the sick bed and coming over. Did you listen to last week's show back yet? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
He's still in bed with flu. Scotty, thanks for coming on. Tony, thank you for coming on, man. I always appreciate that. And Jesse, happy Thanksgiving. I'd say happy Thanksgiving to these bastards down below, but they don't have nothing to be thankful about. They don't have Thanksgiving.
Ungrateful pricks.
Yeah, no. I mean, you
you carry on like this, we're going to take you back under our wing.
That's true.
The banks decided they don't have anything to be thankful for.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that cough right there is our signal to go. So for everybody that's out there in podcast land, thanks for joining us. Give us a like, give us a thumbs up. And we'll see you after the game on Tuesday to recap everything that we saw. Later. Oh, I got to hit the button. Let's just